What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kai, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to calculate how many calories you need to be on so you can start losing weight today. Let's get into it. So what you want to do is you want to get your desired body weight, okay? So that means whatever weight you want to drop down to, okay? You're going to take that weight and you're going to multiply it by anywhere from 10 to 13. So let me give you an example. Let's say my client is 250 pounds and they say they want to drop down to 200 pounds, okay? So they take 200, which is the desired weight, and they're going to multiply that from anywhere from 10 to 13. And I usually recommend starting off with multiplying by 13 on the higher end, and I'll explain why later in the video, okay? So this client grabs 200 pounds, they multiply it by 13, that's gonna give them 2,600 calories. So as a coach, what I'd have them do is stick to eating 2,600 calories every day for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'd follow their progress. So I'd make sure that they're either dropping weight on the scale or I see physical change in their body, right? And if I don't see any change in my client, what I'll do is I'll readjust them from there, okay? So instead of doing 200, which is their desired weight, times 13, what I do is I'll multiply that by 12, and then I'll keep them in that amount of calories, which is 2,400 calories. I'll keep them there for another 2 to 3 weeks and see how we progress. If we still don't see any results, I'll just keep going down. So I'll multiply the 200 by 11, and then I'll work my way down to 200 times 10, okay? And there's absolutely no way a 250 pound person is gonna eat 2,000 calories, okay, which is 200 times 10, which is the lower end, right? And they're not gonna see any weight loss. Absolutely, they're absolutely gonna see weight loss. And if that person really does not see results eating at a 2,000 calorie, daily limit, then they're counting their calories wrong. So they need to readjust how they're weighing their food and things of that nature, because they're not accounting for either, condiments or oils that they're putting into their food, or they're just not weighing their food out. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong there. But if you do know how to track your calories correctly and you're eating 2,000 calories, at a 250 pound body weight, you're 100% gonna see results, okay? And this works for obviously any numbers. So let's say me, for instance, but before I start dieting, I'm 195 pounds, I wanna get down to 175, so I'm just gonna take that 175 and multiply that by, again, anywhere from 10 to 13, depending on how hard I wanna go on my cut. I'll go lower, and if I have longer to diet, I'll just go with my higher number and then work my way down. But I want you to make sure you're being reasonable with your goal weight, okay? If that 250 pound person came to me and said they want to get down to 120, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I applaud you for having big goals, but let's start small. Let's do 50 pound chunks at a time, okay? And that's what I recommend. So if you have more than 50 pounds to lose, let's work with 50 pound increments, okay? So let's start off, like, let's say if you're 300 pounds and you want to get down to 200 pounds, your first goal is gonna be getting down to 250, and then once you reach that desired goal, then you can readjust and do it again. But let me tell you a little bit why I recommend starting off high and working your way low. So if you cut your calories too drastically, let's say that 250 pound person goes straight into the 2,000 calories, okay, so they multiply that by 10, then they're gonna limit themselves, because your body is gonna adjust to the calories you're feeding it. And once your body adjusts to that, it's gonna slow down the metabolism so it can do that, and then you're gonna hit a plateau. And once you hit that plateau, you're kind of stuck. Pretty much you're gonna start starving yourself, or you're gonna stop losing weight. And we don't want either of those things to happen, right? So the reason I recommend starting off with the higher number times 13 is because that gives you a cushion, right? So let's say you're eating 2,600 calories and you do hit that plateau, you have enough calories to work down from there, right? So you can jump. You don't have to go from 13 to 12 to 11. You can jump from 13 down to 10 once you reach a certain amount of weight loss and your body plateaus. You can start cutting those calories a little bit more drastically, right? I just don't want you to do it right off the bat, because your body's gonna adjust very quickly to those new calories. And your metabolism is gonna slow down, and then we have another boatload of issues that we don't wanna deal with. So that's why I say it's always good to start high. You want to diet with as much calories as possible, so you're still giving your body nutrients, you're still getting the protein you need in, and at the same time losing weight. And speaking of protein, let me give you a quick little tip as far as macros. I won't get too far into macros because that's not what this video is about, okay? But what you want to do is you want to take whatever your body weight is now, multiply that by 1, and that's how many grams you should be eating of protein, okay? Protein is the most important macro out of all of them. I don't want you to get overwhelmed and start focusing on fats, carbs, protein. Just worry about protein and calories. So as long as you're staying under your daily calories, and eating enough protein, you're gonna see great results from that. And once you get down to a certain amount of body weight that you feel comfortable, you wanna start getting a little bit more precise, then you can worry about your fats and your carbs and things like that. But to start, if you're a beginner, just focus on staying under your calories and hitting your protein goals. Those are the two main things you wanna focus on. So again, if let's say you weigh 200 pounds, you're gonna multiply that by 1, and that's how many grams of protein you should be eating. So 200 grams of protein per day is how much you should be eating if you weigh 200 pounds. So if you've gotten this far in the video and you're wondering, okay, now I have my number, what the heck do I do with it? What I recommend is downloading a calorie counting app like MyFitnessPal. That's what I use, that's what I have all my clients use, it's the easiest. And you wanna start tracking your calories. And if you don't know how to do that, I have a MyFitnessPal tutorial coming out next week. So if you're watching this video and it's within the first week, obviously I want you to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when that video drops. And if you're watching this video a little bit after, the link is gonna be down in the description below. So double check the description, make sure that the link is not there for the MyFitnessPal tutorial. And if it's not there yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and I got you. Guys, if you found this video helpful at all, please drop a like. It really helps out the channel. It helps me get my information out to more people, to help more people. That's always been my goal, is to help as many people as I could. I spent 10 years of my life struggling to lose weight. I used to be obese, and we'll get into that later. But I just want to be for everyone on YouTube, anyone that's looking for help, what I was looking for when I was starting off in my journey. I just want to make sure I can help out more people. And guys, if you're just starting off your fitness journey, make sure to subscribe to this channel. It's going to be very helpful for you. I take all the questions my clients give me, and I'm gonna answer them here for you. I'm gonna upload a video every single week. So make sure you subscribe so I can help you through your journey. All right, guys? I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.